me being a little girl working out in the barn.
Cowboy in a skirt, ain't afraid of a little dirt. Well, I got the discipline, I'm tough, I gotta win, cause I knew what I wanted to do. Saddle up and ride into my dreams, being a rodeo queen. The saddle is my throne, the barn's my second home. Riding wild, riding free, it's the spirit of a horse in me.
Love is gentle, love is mild, love is funny, the sweetest flower whenever it's new. But love grows old and waxes cold. But love grows old and it waxes cold and fades away and fades away. There is a ship. There is a ship. Is the sea. It's loaded deep as it can be. As it can be. But not as deep as the love I'm in. But not as deep as the love I'm in.
I lean my back up against some young oak, thinking he was a trusty tree. But first he bended, and then he broke, and the trusted my false love to me.
Another one? That was great.
Go ahead, let's do it all together now. Oh.
The water is wider, I lean my back.
Oh, we want to do it again?
Do you know another verse?
Yeah. It's the last verse, but okay. This is Pete Seeger verse.
Yeah.
The seagulls wheel, they turn and die. The mountain stands beside the sea. This world we know spins round and round, and all for them, you and me. Your turn.
So back to the water is wide.
Okay.
The water is wide, I can't cross over, and neither have I wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry two, and we'll share one more time.
The flower. The water is wide, I can cross over,
and neither have I wings to fly. Give me a boat that can carry two.
And they called me Johnny Cole. As many children as they had, you can't believe that they adopted me too, but anyway, I was one of them. All right, and they were partners with a guy by the name of Ray Hagenboo, and he was from England. And Ray Hagenboo was a professional tennis player. If you can believe this, we're out in Roland. I mean, that's about as far away as anything on earth as you ever get to. We're doing our haying with teams, all right, and they have a grass tennis court. All right? And he taught all those buckaroos and me how to play grass tennis.
Push this harder. Gale rode in to Durango, sun sinking low in the sky, heart full of anger and sorrow. He came to kill or to die. He rode straight and tall in the saddle, his 6-gun hung low at his side. Sure the trail he had followed, this was the end of his ride. In a rundown saloon by the plaza, where the street merchants peddled their wares, the girls of the oldest profession stood in the doorways upstairs, and they smiled at the young pistolero as he boldly walked through the door. He sat down in the back in the shadows. Señorita, mezcal por favor. And the mariachis play in the plaza, children they play in the square. She sells her body for pesos in a candlelit room in a rundown saloon, first door at the top of the stairs. blessed with the face of an angel, born into a family so bright, fallen from grace in Durango. Since she took up with that man, her family disowned their daughter. After her flowers she gave away to a man without honor. Now he sells her each night like a slave. Sometimes she thinks of her brother, whose face she did tenderly kiss. He'd be a man now, it's better, she thinks. He doesn't see her like this. Meanwhile, downstairs in the barroom, Miguel stares over his glass at the man who's collecting money for the room at the top of the stairs. And the mariachis play in the plaza, children they play in the square. She sells her body for pesos, senor, in a candlelit room in a rundown saloon, first door at the top of the stairs. Miguel quickly finished his mezcal. He said, senor, I have no mercy to spare. I've come here to take home my sister. Go for your gun if you dare. Lacking in honor and valor, the man falsely begged for his life, not knowing the ways of a coward. Too late, Miguel saw the knife. They say it all happened so quickly. He was dead when his knees hit the floor. Hurrying with that pistol was deadly. The man with the knife spoke no more. In Durango they still tell the story of Miguel and his sister so fair, returning home to their family, not the room at the top of the stairs. And the mariachis play in the plaza, children still play in the square. No more will she sell her body in a candlelit room in a rundown saloon, first door at the top of the stairs.
I think it's right here.
We actually wrote after going to the Dan Ranch and experiencing we were privileged to be a part of a sunrise ceremony that Corbin Harney gave, and this is kind of was inspired by that experience.
You and I hear the ancient call, greet the new day dawning to the tune of ancient drummers drumming the big sleep pass over. You and I, light still shining in our eyes, kaleidoscope in colors flashing in our skies. You and I, rising with the sun, a new day is begun. You and I are one, the big sleep pass over. You and I, light still shining in eyes kaleidoscoping colors flashing in our skies. You and I stand straight, walking tall, read the writing on the wall. This Babylon system will fall. The big sleep has over. You and I, light still shining in our eyes, kaleidoscoping colors flashing in our skies. I met my love by the gasworks wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town.
There lived a maiden, Darcy Farrell was her name, daughter of old Dundee, and fair one was she, sweet as a flower that bloomed o'er the rains. Her voice was sweet like the sugar candy, her touch was soft as a blade of loose down. Her eyes shone bright like the city lights, shine in the night out of Yarrington town. She was courted by young Vandermeer, and quite handsome was he, I hear. He brought her silver rings and her lacy things, and he promised to wed when the snow began to fall. But her pony it did stumble and she did fall. Dying touched the hearts of us one and all. Young Vandy is pain, but a bullet in his brain, and they buried them together when the snow began to fall. Where's that damn fiddle player? They talk of Darcy Farrell when the truckee runs through. They sing of her beauty in Virginia City too. At dusty sundown to their neck they drink around, and to young men his love was true. Where the water runs down to the Carson's Valley Plain, there lived a maiden, Darcy Farrell was her name, daughter of old Dundee, and a fair one was she, sweetest flower that bloomed o'er the rain.
Slick City lawyers and his slick city friends came down my road like a train on the track and left my poor dog in the ditch on his back. Well, I jumped in my pickup and I followed that car. I met them just after they stopped at the bar. Sitting behind them, this lawyer turned red. I grabbed a silk necktie and here's what I said. Well, you mangled my dog, you son of a bitch. You left him for dead on his back in a ditch. You miserable did to my hound. Well, he stammered and he stuttered some lame brain excuse. He looked to his friends, but it weren't any use. He figured for certain he was gonna get hurt, so he grabbed a fat billfold out from under his shirt. Well, he counted out 50s and 20s and 10s. I said, hey, keep counting, we could get to be friends. I left him $5 out of all that he owned, jumped in my truck and headed back down the road. Well, you mangled my dog, you son of a bitch. You left him for dead on his back in a ditch. $500 won't ever repay what you did to my dog, but it sure as hell helps. Well, I got back to my place, and wasn't I pleased to see my mutt on the porch, scratching his fleas. Well, he scratched as he waited, as he snapped at a fly, for the next big city car to come barreling by. You mangled my dog, you son of a bitch. You left him for dead on his back in a ditch. $500 won't ever repay what he did to my dog. Happens 3 times a day.
One sang high and the other sang low, and the other sang a rag, I'll take a gypsy, oh. It was upstairs, downstairs, a lady went, her suit of leather, oh. There came a cry from around the door, she's gone away with the rag, I'll take a gypsy, oh. She's gone away with the ragtag gypsy, oh. So saddle for me, I'll make a white steed. The horse is not speedy, oh. And I will ride till I see my bride. She's gone away with the ragtag gypsy, oh. Gypsy, oh, what care I for my goose feather bed? Like it's strewn so calmly, oh. Tonight I lie in a wide open vein, and the arms of the rag will take a gypsy, oh. Tell me, how could you leave your house and your land? How could you leave your money, oh? You leave your only wedding lord, all for a rag and tag of gypsy, oh. Care I for my house and my faces got their shirt